You may feel stuck, unsure, or even disappointed in yourself. You may look at your life and wonder why certain things haven't changed, why certain prayers feel unanswered, or why you still struggle with the same battles. But hear me clearly. I'm still working on you. I haven't stepped away. I haven't given up. I haven't grown tired of your questions, your pain, or your process. Every breath you take is proof that I am not finished with your story. What you see as slow progress, I see as divine construction. I am doing something in you that no one else can do. You think you've wasted time. You think you've taken too many wrong turns. You think that because you don't see results, nothing is happening. But I don't work the way the world does. I work in the unseen. I build in silence. I move in stillness. And even when you feel like nothing is changing, something inside you is growing. The soil of your heart is being softened. The roots of your faith are going deeper. Your understanding, your compassion, your strength, they are all being shaped right now. I know you feel like you should be further along. I know you compare yourself to others and wonder why their path looks smoother, clearer, easier. But I'm not making you like them. I'm forming you into someone entirely unique. I know what I'm doing in you, and I'm not in a rush. What I'm building in you requires time, depth, and patience. I'm working on parts of you that will last. Not just things that impress for a moment. I see the end from the beginning. And the story I'm writing with your life is sacred. Don't let the enemy convince you that my silence is absence. Don't let shame tell you that you've gone too far off course. Don't let discouragement steal the truth of what I've started. You are still in my hands. You are still in my plan. And even your delays, detours, and disappointments are being used. I waste nothing. Every tear, every prayer, every step is part of the shaping. You are clay in the hands of a loving, intentional creator. And I will not stop until the beauty of what I see in you is revealed. So breathe. Rest. Stop trying to prove your worth. You are not behind. You are not broken beyond repair. You are not disqualified. You are in process. You are in my process. And I am faithful to complete what I began in you. What I've promised I will fulfill. What I've planted I will grow. I'm still working on you, carefully, tenderly, perfectly. And when you finally see what I've been doing, you will understand that I was never far. I was never late. I was always with you, always building something beautiful from within. Your weakness doesn't cancel my plan. What you see as your biggest flaw, I see as the place where my power can shine the brightest. You've tried to be strong for so long, tried to hide your doubts, cover your failures, pretend like you have it all under control, but I never asked you to carry that weight alone. I've never expected you to be perfect. I knew your weaknesses before you did, and I still chose you. I still called you. And I'm still working through you. You look at the parts of yourself that feel broken and wonder if they disqualify you. You think, how could anything good come from this? But I've always used the weak things of the world to show my strength. I don't need you to impress me. I want you to invite me into your pain, into your insecurity, into the moments you're ashamed of. I am not afraid of your mess. I am not disappointed in your struggle. I work with it, I work through it, I redeem it. Your weakness is not the end of the story. It's the beginning of something holy. When you stop striving to be enough on your own, that's when my grace moves in powerfully. I don't turn away from the places where you stumble, I step closer. I meet you there. My presence fills the gap between who you are and who you're becoming. What you think disqualifies you is the very thing I use to keep you near to me. You don't have to earn my love. You don't have to fix yourself before I can use you. I use broken people to carry light. I use scarred hands to serve others. I use cracked voices to speak truth. You are not too far gone. You are not too flawed. You are not too weak. You are exactly where I can do my greatest work. Not in your strength, but in your surrender. When others see failure, I see faith. When you feel like giving up, I am there holding you up. I will never walk away from you because of your weakness. In fact, it's where I draw closest. I use what humbles you to anchor you in me. I use what frustrates you to grow compassion in you. Nothing is wasted. Every tear, every battle, every quiet prayer when you had no words left, I've seen it all. And I am still moving. So let go of the pressure to be perfect. I'm not looking for flawless. I'm looking for willing. Willing hearts. Honest hearts, open hands. I can work with that. I already am. Your weakness does not stop my plan. It becomes part of it, and through it, you'll see just how strong I've always been and how close I've always stayed. I'm still working on you, even here, even now. Progress matters more than perfection. You often measure your worth by how close you are to getting everything right, how many mistakes you've avoided, or how well you're performing in the eyes of others. But I don't measure like that. I'm not watching you to catch you falling. I'm walking with you to help you rise. Every step forward matters to me, even the smallest ones. Every time you choose hope over fear, every time you try again after falling, every time you keep going when you don't feel strong. That is progress, and I see it. You might think you're moving too slow, that you should be further by now, but I never told you to be perfect. I asked you to walk with me. Your journey isn't about proving how holy you can be. It's about learning to stay close to me in every season. And some seasons are hard. Some seasons will test your faith, your patience, your peace. But those are the moments that grow you. Those are the moments when you're learning to trust me, not just with your victories, but with your failures too. Perfection says you have to earn love. Progress says you're already loved. And you're learning how to live in that truth. When you fall, I'm not surprised. When you're weak, I'm not disappointed. I'm your strength in the places you feel the most unsure. I'm your stability in the middle of your struggle. I don't demand that you never fail. I only ask that you keep coming to me. Keep walking. Keep reaching. Keep growing. You are not in competition with anyone. You don't need to compare your journey to someone else's. I know your pace. I know what you carry. I know the wounds you've had to heal from, the fears you've had to face, and the weight you've silently held. And with all of that, you are still moving forward. That matters to me. I celebrate every inch of ground you gain, even when you can't see it. So don't let shame stop you. Don't let the lie of not good enough silence you. You are not behind. You are not failing. You are becoming. And becoming takes time. I'm not rushed, and I'm not rushing you. I'm patient with you. I'm kind to you. I'm proud of how far you've come, even if you don't see it yet. You are growing in ways that only I can measure. And every moment you choose to rise again, to speak truth over yourself, to walk in faith, even when you feel uncertain, you are walking in step with me. That's all I ask. Not perfection, just your heart, just your willingness, just your trust. I'm still working on you, and I never lose track of progress that comes from love. What feels silent is still active. You may be walking through a season where you wonder if I'm still near, if I am still listening, if I am still doing anything at all. You pray, but it feels quiet. You wait, but it feels still. You search for signs and hear nothing. And in that silence, doubt starts to whisper that maybe I've stopped working, maybe I've forgotten you, maybe nothing is happening. But I want you to hear this now. My silence is not my absence, and just because you don't see movement doesn't mean I'm not moving. I do some of my deepest work in the quiet. The seed doesn't grow in noise and light. It takes root in the dark. It stretches, it pushes, it breaks through layers of soil before anyone can see a single leaf. That's what I'm doing in you. I'm working beneath the surface. I'm strengthening things no one else can see. Your character, your patience, your faith, your heart. All being prepared quietly for the next chapter I've already written. I haven't forgotten you. I haven't gone still. What feels like a pause to you is actually me preparing something greater. I protect what I build. And right now, I'm protecting the work I'm doing in you by keeping it hidden for a time. Not because it's not important, but because it's sacred. You are being built up with care, not rushed into places that aren't ready for you yet. And you too are being made ready for things you can't yet imagine. I know it's hard to wait when you don't see change. I know it's hard to trust when your emotions are heavy. But you don't need to feel me to know I'm with you. You don't need to hear me loudly to believe that I'm speaking into your life. My hand hasn't lifted. My promise hasn't changed. My plan hasn't failed. I'm still working in the places no one sees, especially the ones you've cried over in silence. Every delay has purpose. Every quiet season is filled with unseen activity. I am organizing what you can't organize on your own. I'm shifting hearts. I'm opening the right doors and closing the wrong ones. I'm healing the hidden wounds and giving you the strength you'll need for what's next. You're not waiting in vain. You're waiting in preparation. And I'm using even this stillness to make you stronger than you were before. So breathe, rest. Don't force the door open. I'll open it at the right time. Stay faithful even in the silence, because I am. Stay near, even when you don't feel me, because I am near you. What I began in you is still growing, still unfolding, still active, because I'm still working on you. Even in the silence I'm speaking. Even in the stillness I'm shaping. And when the time is right, you'll see that nothing was wasted. The best chapters are still ahead. I know there are moments when you feel like your story has already been written, that the peak of your purpose is behind you, or that your mistakes have somehow closed off your future. But I want you to hear this clearly. What I have planned for you has not been cancelled. I don't write short stories. I write redemption. Restoration and beauty that unfolds over time, and your time is not over. Your story is still being written, and the most powerful pages have yet to be turned. You may look back and see pain, regret, missed chances, or seasons where you felt lost. But nothing you've been through is wasted in my hands. I use it all. The broken pieces, the silent tears, the years that felt like wandering. All of it is being woven into something beautiful. You see scars, but I see strength. You remember failure, but I remember your courage to keep going. You may think you've fallen too far, but I never lost sight of you, not for one moment. Don't believe the lie that you've peaked too early or that you're too late to become what I called you to be. I exist outside of time. I restore what was lost. I renew what has been worn down. I bring life where there's been dryness. And I have no limit to what I can do through someone who's willing to trust me again. Your best days are not behind you. They are being formed in this very moment. Even when it doesn't feel like it, I'm building something ahead that will surprise you. I'm creating opportunities that align perfectly with your growth. I'm connecting you to the right people, leading you into the right places, preparing your heart for what's next. You may not see the full picture yet, but I do, and what I'm painting with your life will reveal my goodness in ways you can't yet imagine. You don't need to figure out the entire journey. You only need to take the next step in faith, knowing I'm already there waiting for you. I'm not holding your past against you. I'm using it to strengthen you. I'm not counting your failures. I'm counting your faith. You are not behind schedule. You are not forgotten. You are not stuck. You are exactly where I need you to be for what I'm unfolding next. So lift your eyes. The pain you felt is not the final chapter. The silence, the loss, the detour, they are all part of a greater story that ends in light, not in darkness. I'm the author, and I'm not done writing. And what comes next will not only redeem what you've walked through, it will exceed what you ever hoped for. Keep walking. Keep trusting. I'm still working on you. And the best is truly yet to come. You've heard every word, and now I want you to take a deep breath and receive what I've been saying to you all along. I'm not done. I'm not distant. I'm not silent. I'm still working on you. From the first moment your heart cried out, I was already moving. Through your doubts, your fears, your quiet questions, and even through your failures, I've never stopped shaping something eternal within you. You are not alone. You are not abandoned. You are not too far gone. You are mine, and you are in my process. I know you've had seasons where nothing made sense. You prayed and waited some more. You looked around and thought everyone else was getting ahead while you stayed stuck. But your path is not like theirs. I don't rush. My work, what I build to last. And you, your heart, your life, your purpose are worth the time. I'm not interested in shallow growth. I'm interested in depth, in real transformation, in making you strong from the inside out. This process isn't just about fixing what's broken. It's about revealing the beauty that's always been inside you, covered by fear, clouded by past hurt, buried under the weight of expectations you were never meant to carry. I see past all of that. I see your heart. I see the fire in you that hasn't gone out even when life tried to extinguish it. And I'm fanning that flame again. Slowly, gently, powerfully. Don't judge yourself by how far you think you still have to go. Look at how far I've already brought you. Every moment you chose to keep going when quitting felt easier, I saw it. Every time you whispered a prayer with a trembling voice, I was listening. Every tear you cried in secret, I was collecting. I have never missed a moment of your journey. And I've used every one of them to shape you into something greater than you imagine. You think you're not enough, but I say you are already valuable beyond measure. You feel unfinished, but I say you're under construction by divine hands. You doubt your purpose, but I say your life is part of something bigger, something eternal, something sacred. You are becoming more than you can see right now, and the changes happening inside you, even the ones that feel slow or invisible, are producing something strong, something holy, something real. I've never needed perfection from you. I've only wanted your heart, and you've given it, even in brokenness, even in weakness, even when you weren't sure I was still near. but I was, I am, and I always will be. I've been walking beside you through every valley, celebrating with you on every mountain and carrying you through every in-between. And even now, I'm working all things together, not just for your good, but for a glory that will be revealed through you. So don't give up. Don't give in to the voice that tells you it's over. This is not the end. This is just another turning point. I'm still writing. I'm still refining. I'm still planting seeds that will bloom in their perfect season. Trust me. Trust what I'm doing. Trust what you can't yet see, because I'm still working on you. And I won't stop until what I started in you becomes everything I created you to be.